Hello my dear friends, it's Yuri Cvetkov, and today I just want to try to make a new video in the new series of different videos with the golf swings golf swings of the professional players from the Pro Tour, and maybe also with the videos of some amateurs. Um, I will call this series of these videos the Happy Hips, because in my opinion the most difficult, and it was most difficult for me as an amateur player. I have started to play just after 30 years, when I was 30 years old, and in this connection even now when I'm 52, I cannot say that my hips are working so well as it's necessary to have a good swing which will be close to professional players, but currently I'm feeling that my hips are working a little bit better, and in this connection I think that maybe it's a good time to distribute my experience and to exchange my minds with the other amateur players who are looking to be scratch meanwhile their ages, and who are looking for this is the interesting and the complicated task in their lives. And I will start this series from the Jacko Niemann amazing golf swing kinetic. You see that in the United States and many other countries, excluding Russia, unfortunately, you can buy the product which is called 18 birdies, and they are making very interesting visualization of the kinetics of the golf swings, and they are even rating the golf swings of the different players, the different by different categories. As for me, Jacko Niemann golf swing is most interesting in this connection, because you see that in his swing exactly viewable how I am calling this a new age swing, and some people talk some when I use this term, many people tell me that what's the new age, that from the many 2 year ages early, the people have played approximately the same way. It's maybe not so highly possible to play a different way, but I need to say that the Jacko Niemann swing is exactly new, because you see that his hips are walking even more in open position at the impact, and you see that he is tilting his back spine forward much more stronger than many other players, and his huge flexibility and his huge hips move is so amazing and so efficient that it's impossible just to not to look at it. And I think that it's relative with this with his methodology of trading, when he using different exercises, different drills for his fitness and mostly for his hips. And I have tried some of them, and also the exercises from the different system, which is a Russian system, which is called the Russian Joints Gym. I have some videos on my channel about it, and I'm going to make even more videos, because you see that it's when you're making such a drills, you have a absolutely different feelings with your hips, and your hips become even more efficient and more as I call it, happy, because you know that you maybe opening for yourself something new in your life. I mean that your motion which are starting from the hips are much more efficient than those one which are working only with the upper body. So I think that Jacko Niemann is exactly perfect example for this series of the videos. I will not try to make this this video too long. But I also need to say about another reason to make such videos, because you see that I have very good results on my YouTube channel. I have many views, maybe unexpected number of views, approximately 10,000 daily, and some of my news, or maybe the biggest part of them, is the videos of about the golf swings of professional players. And this is not only because you see that I want just to send such a content, such a traffic for my channel, but this is very reasonable because you see that sometimes it's much more better to see to view the swings of the different players without the criticism, without explanation, without something else, just to give your viewing neurons to work on the automatics, because when they are doing it, you are receiving additional efficiency of your so-called the first system. Our first system is very intuitive, very quickly, very automative, and your eyes is just looking, and you just without the criticism of your analytical second system, which is mostly built on your cognitive components. You are just working on the automat, and that is highly important for the amateur players also, because you know that most of us, when we are playing golf, we are concentrating on too much inside tasks. We are concentrating on the hips move, on the hands move, on the head move, or something else, or the other components, and we are trying to do all this together in one time, and we can't distribute our attention is not working this way. We can concentrate just on one subject, not on the 3 or 4 of them. And this connection, it's very reasonable to work just on one subject, and on one stroke is important. It's the same understanding, the same opinion, the same, you know, that mind, that you can concentrate efficiently just on the one component. And without this concentration, you also need to have, you know, that not cognitive information. In this connection, you need to receive the information just from your eyes, and your not your mind, but your you know that your nervous systems, the moving neurons will just read this information for themselves, and later it's very efficient for you to acquiring the golf skills of the highest level professionals. And just 2 words about the hips. In my opinion, most of us who are starting to play in the later ages, not in the early ages as the Tiger Woods or the Rory McIlroy did, you know that they have built a huge amount of the nervous relationships, synapses involved in the building of their golf swings. And for us, it's almost impossible to build such quantity of the neurons involved in deciding of such tasks. And in this case, for hips, it's mostly difficult because you know that the hips have not so strong innervation from our brain, and so to build more and more nervous relationships is a very important task to have an efficient swing. So I hope that my ideas are only ideas, and in this connection, you know that I'm not trying to teach you. I just want to exchange my information with you with the aim to maybe I'm saying something wrong. You know that when the people are exchanging by the information without the criticism, without the critics, but the information is coming from absolutely different sources, from the people from the different experience. They are deciding very difficult tasks together much more efficiently than one of them when they're making it alone. And sometimes they are deciding these questions, these problems, even more efficiently than the professionals in this subject are doing along. So you see that it's a small video, but a lot of ideas and a lot of opinions about it, and a lot of reasons to explain why my channel is this one, which I have it now, but not maybe not another one, and why it is not. It's a little bit different from the other channels where the authors are going to send the information just about their activity in the golf and just about videos about how they are playing or visiting different clubs, or you know what. So so this is information which, in my opinion, highly important for your understanding of when you're visiting my channel and for your understanding of my content. So thank you very much for your attention. I hope to see your comments. Not because I just want to see your comments to have better statistics. It's not so highly important subject for me. Much more important for me is just to receive real information about your opinions about what we need to do to become scratch for those people who are not scratchy yet, and how we need to build or how to decide to this very interesting and highly important task for development of our self-development and for development of our brain functions also. So have a good day, have a good golf. See you on my channel and to your channels. Bye.